I want to categorically deny that I had anything to do with the relationship between the President and the Police Service Commission and any action of the Service Commission in its relationship with the President. Ask about things that I hadn't thought of or that the government hadn't thought of. All the opportunities were available. And I'm coming to Mr. Amarno because wait, I want to talk to you. You up front when I was speaking and I said, and I'm keen to understand it, you tell me what you asked or what you would have asked that we didn't answer or couldn't have answered at all the occasions that you had. No, just tell me, I'm keen to hear.
You had appointed Mr. Motley, Balgobin, and another person in the initial stage where you gave a guideline to the country that these are the people going to help you to draft and make a way forward for Sandals. Yeah?
No, sir. Please. No, sir. No, sir. Your record wrong. Mr. Motley was only invited to work with this government on the issue of gas. Gas, in dealing with the gas companies, in dealing with the gas master plan. That's where Mr. Motley had absolutely nothing to do with Sandals. So whatever note you have, they tear it up.
I'm not tearing it up because I'll send you the evidential proof. Because I have it.
Well, if you have it,
I'll send it for you because we deal with the truth.
Mr. Amar, I am head of this government. I brought Mr. Motley in and begged him to come and help with the gas problem. And he chaired a committee of the cabinet subcommittee of energy, and the committee did, but he was never involved with Sandals.
Get the information and say, let's not debate that because that don't make no sense.
Wanting that label in Tobago and be working on it. So to further this today, the cabinet agreed to appoint a team of people, and we are grateful that they've agreed to serve someone, those who have already been informed. And that team is to be headed by Mr. Wendell Motley, to include Mr. Terence Farrell, who is the chairman of the Economic Advisory Board, Dr. Ralph Balgobin, Mr. Michael Small, a small hotelier in Tobago, Mr. Glenn Leslie, small farmer in Tobago, Mrs. Nadira Lyda, who is head of the Public-Private Partnership in the Ministry of Finance, and 2 reps to be named by the Tobago House of Assembly. And this group will be the one that will do the negotiations for what is to happen with respect to this project that we are pursuing for Sandals in Tobago.
Things that make you go,
Drink alcohol?
Lie again. Lie.
Never drink alcohol.
Lie again. Lie.
I was in Castaro last week in a vehicle. I went into a place that sold beer, and I had a beer. I've never drink alcohol. Had a beer.
Why you always lying?